It's time for Link to start remembering who he really is. Sort of.
But first...
The usual distractions. Nope, still shit. Still shit. Really shit.
Tricksy little hobbits.
That's some good distance on it, though.
You're not using the Rivali bow, are you?
It might be a royal bow.
Oh, okay.
Could be either or.
I hope you got your popcorn, boys and girls, because it's movie night.
Hooray!
There's gonna be a whole lot of cutscenes.
Mr. Thorne doesn't feel like fucking teaching today.
That would be me as a teacher.
Just watch YouTubes.
Frankly, kids, you'll learn more about life from Arrival than anything I'm gonna tell you today about math.
I mean, Arrival was a good fucking movie.
Kind of changed my life, but yeah. There we go. In this sort of, like, half-dead forest. With that nice view of the dueling peaks. I was looking around for it for a while because the glow of the area almost matched the memory spot.
It's nice of your slate to project the beacon onto the world. Some crazy AR nonsense going on there.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent...
And I figured out how to talk without moving my mouth.
But to think, that divine beast was actually built by people. That means...
So here's the problem with Link relearning his memories. We learn Link isn't a person.
These divine beasts... So much
He's just kind of a human-shaped brick.
If we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, there are
Frankly, we learn more about him by cooking.
And the fact that he likes to run around naked and shock people. The world's over! Manners don't mean anything! Woo!
Society's collapsed.
Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back?
What, you got something needs killing?
That an ancient voice resonates
Fucking saved your life.
Starting to get a little bit itchy. Been a while since I killed anything.
I mean, yeah, there's an ancient voice. All it says is blood. Blood.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, mostly a reflection of my darkest, most bestial impulses, but yeah, I mean, it talks to me.
Use hydrogen peroxide to clean up blood.
But then nobody will know where I've been.
Yeah, then they'll go back. So that you don't have to keep finding new killing grounds.
It's gonna take a bit of searching to figure out where the next memory is. Because it's not nearby anywhere I can easily warp to. And also, I don't yet have the tower for this area. Damn it. I should have just gone to that one. It would have been ever so slightly closer, but I think it's sort of in the middle. So, at least on the way, let's get the tower for this area. We only have 2 left. The other one is for Farron.
A little bit of a sneaky peek.
This one's pretty easy. Kinda nice that all this lava doesn't affect me until I'm next to it.
Oh yes, and then you just start bursting into flame.
Nice shot of Varuda in the back. How high on the piano can we go? Oh no, a string snapped.
Oh! Somebody get me a smaller and more obnoxious piano.
And a longer bench. I fell off this one.
Oh, it's too slidey. Blip!
Was that the new Mountain Goat single?
Yeah, this is great. I liked it a lot. It's like the Jingle Dogs, except for video games live. Pay good money to see nothing but Tommy Tallarico on a stage for 2 hours with a bunch of dogs.
Oh, hello, lizard.
Thanks, completely unaware lizard.
I'll get the memory in a second.
Important things first.
Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Objectively, the Korok is actually more important. Because regaining your memories doesn't help you on your quest, but holding more murder sticks does.
Yeah!
Yeah, don't leave me alone to die up here.
Yeah, I'm lonely.
So it's right up the mountain from that one tower surrounded by sludge. You can almost get an idea of what the training ground used to look like. Just from that picture. It looked like it was still just surrounded in water.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually.
What, his?
For now. But you know, there's a fine line
Two
between
dead
courage and
Lionels.
recklessness.
God, I tried to fight one of them and it ruined
Brave
my
as you
day.
are, that does not make you immortal.
I mean, it makes me pretty immortal.
It
That's a
seems
lot of
that
Lionels.
not
That-
only
oh
is
my
the
God.
frequency of these types of attacks on the rise,
Oh, hang
but
on,
the
Blood Moon.
scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon.
I actually rode past one on my horse and it started spitting fire at me and then my horse was on fire.
I'm ready to expect
Oh.
the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
I would have really enjoyed being part of that fight, but I suppose we could just watch Zelda fussing instead.
Lionels used to be easy? Damn it!
What? Ah, why was I so badass?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, you zoned out. Ow!
Yeah, I stole all your fish.
I'm not a tiny Lionel. Please don't slay me.
Up jump the Lionel and off we crept.
Aw,
Oh, he's not... No, he is fire element. What the hell?
ruh-roh.
I'll watch stupid tail. I guess maybe the AoE doesn't count as elemental damage.
I guess. But it felt like I downstabbed him. That's satisfying.
Mmm.
Just for the record, there's nothing better than hitting a Keese with a frost weapon. They do the friggin' Looney Tunes pause in midair and then crash to the ground and explode.
A little bit of a trek to the next memory. It's in the region near the Hyrule Castle. Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, hey, big boys.
surprise.
Give us your lunch money. We're the Blobby Boys gang. Fan art of the Blobby Boys gang, please.
Man, I want an entire game about them.
Yeah, I definitely would play a spin-off game about the Blobby Boys gang. It'd be like Loco Roco, except with more muggings.
Yeah, I would actually definitely play that. I mean, Loco Roco is, like, fun and joyful as hell.
Right.
So this would be the gritty reboot.
Of course.
There's one. Oh, and another.
Hope you don't mind, I brought my orchestra.
Flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients.
They're perfect
a
for my
variety of
Instagram.
things.
I do enjoy how unashamedly nerdy Zelda is.
This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a
Really,
rare
I'd love
and
to meet
endangered
one.
Species.
Oh.
Despite our research, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild.
It's like a metaphor for her! Holy
All
shit!
that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own.
Well, you nearly died, so clearly you need help.
Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it.
This
but I
bit is
actually
pretty great,
caught one.
though.
This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study.
Link, lick this toad.
Eat the frog.
Lick it, Linky Poo. Lick the toad. Prove that you're loyal to your princess.
Look it!
I hated licking that frog.
I much prefer boiling it alive with monster parts.
And bottling it and letting it age for a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. You were mentioning that you made some frog nog, didn't you?
I did.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
It's important to separate your frog yolks from the frog whites first, though.
of course. I'm always way too rough with them, so I always end up just kind of like splattering the frog all over the place.
Speaking of splattering all over the place.
Oh, jeez. Come on. For two! For two! You can do it with a bomb.
Oh,
Oh! Oh! Hey! Yeah! You're hapless!
What's the opposite of a fadeaway? Because that.
no! A collapse.
Faceplant, but then it bounces off the back of your head and lands in the net.
The slow, gentle slide into success.
I kind of like how seemingly hidden out of the way this memory is.
It was their secret love nest.
As evidenced by... You can see it is on the way to Lake Hylia's bridge. And that puddle has been there for 100 years.
It's actually an all-natural but very pathetic spring.
It's where Dasani comes from.
I doubt this will let up anytime soon.
What?
Can't talk! I'm doing my sick
Your path seems
moves!
to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself.
I don't have
to
a father, I'm a
becoming
hero.
great as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable.
Little reminder of her way earlier in the
So now
LP.
you would be the
We went to
chosen-
Zelda's bedroom in Hyrule Castle, and she had her journal.
What if-
That journal directly mirrors all of the memories.
One day,
So this might be sort of a refresher of what happens.
that you just
And
weren't meant to be a fighter.
All of those together sort of give you an idea of everything that was happening.
Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
What do you mean, like, go west?
Frankly, Zelda, I just love killing. I mean, I'm happy as hell. So, like, just, you know, give me something to fight. I'll fight it.
So this is one thing I do like about the backstory of this. a lot of attention is given to Zelda as a character and this sort of crisis of identity that she goes through that is essentially forced on her by her father. It's a character study that Nintendo wouldn't usually go for, and I do appreciate it. The downside of this, you'll notice, none of these memories are actually about Link, but they're supposed to be his memories, and it's essentially false advertising.
Well,
I mean, it just means we know the prequel is going to be a giant escort quest.
yeah.
That ends with you losing, I guess?
Well, it's like I said earlier, like, all the flashbacks are pretty much just a bog standard JRPG. Like, it's literally FF10.
Except with less silly laughing.
Yeah, of course. And a lot more.
And eating frogs.
Of course. Like the toad. Lick the toad, Link.
No, lick the toad.
Lick it. Link the toad.
That was his name.
But, I don't know. I mean, like, the read I kind of get off of, you know, Link's memories all kind of show that he's actually sort of super tragic as a character. He's like a dog, you know? Like, all of his important memories are completely wrapped up in Zelda and her quest, and he just has completely subsumed his entire identity just for the sake of, you know, her destiny, I guess.
That's a fairer rating than what I get, which is just they didn't care about Link.
Well, nobody cares about Link except for the Hub Hub Hayaz.
So one cool note about this area, I do like how you essentially knock down a door to use it as a bridge, but the hinge on it, that's actually placed at exactly the right spot so that you can line it up against each of these floors, and that's the perfect distance to lay the door down. So, like, even the door was smartly designed.
Oh, until you broke it, you jerk.
What they lack in plot, they really made up for with these shrine challenges.
Can I still make it? Yeah, I can still make it.
Sure, why not?
I'm pretty sure I did the same thing.
Pump those powerful thighs.
Just kind of run and hop your way up the top like you're playing Skyrim.
Now, there's something really cool that you learn about in this stable that I didn't know about until way later. So we're going to be seeing that in the alternate route.
Is it where all these places get the same giant horse head statue? I mean, does it just come out of a catalog? Like when you open an Applebee's?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a franchise.
You know, thinking about it, you're kind of right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this sucks. Of course we've got a horseback minigame, and of course I'm bad at it.
Horse controls aren't great for, like, fine control.
Wow! I live to sell! I'm selling everyone's horse!
Hi.
Oh yeah, dragons. I went golfing with one of those.
Yeah, he tried to throw fireballs at me.
In another time stream. Oh.
Everything costs 20 rupees.
Oh.
Realistically, this should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Says you.
What's more the problem, just riding at a normal speed is a nightmare.
But horse armor.
What if I give you $4 right now, and you just give me the horse armor?
No, that time's long past. It gives you a horse loot box.
Oh, jeez, I hate video games.
And it just contains like 7
No.
basic untrained horses. And a half-chewed carrot.
So here's the first problem. Just trying to turn. Here's the second problem. Being anywhere near those poles while you're trying to jump over, your horse will not jump. These controls are so heavy on the horses. But if you want to get a minute and a half on this, you are just going to be panicking because you're just going to do something wrong. Or at least if you're me and you haven't perfected these awful controls.
It looks like you pretty much have to go straight on.
Yeah. The thing with the horse is you gotta understand that it acts like an animal. You're not actually in control of the beast. You just kind of gotta, like, give it the heading that you want it to go, and then trust that your little horsey will do the needful.
It's like controlling the animal version of a fan boat.
Yeah, exactly. Except it's a fan boat with a lovely little personality that goes on.
And apparently drifts.
That was not my fault.
No, Epona knew that you were fucking her up. She's like, oh jeez, he's gonna ram me right into that thing, isn't he? Well, I'm not having any of it because I am a horse. No,
It's barely a slope.
no, I'm worried. I'm worried by this.
I'm gonna throw a shoe and then you're gonna shoot me.
Huh, no way, you're gonna bump me. You're gonna bump me and I'm not gonna like it.
This is genuinely the most frustrating thing I did this entire LP.
Saw what happened to Seabiscuit. I don't actually know what happened to Seabiscuit. Don't bother correcting me.
Pretty sure she got eaten by William H. Macy.
God damn it, Epona. This is why you died.
Oh, jeez. Always amuses me when folks get mad at animals for being animals.
It's a video game!
It's a video game animal?
Someone programmed this horse to be a pain in my ass!
Maybe they have like a bunch of daughters who are all into horses and they were just sick of it. This is their revenge.
Ah, this is your punishment for horse time.
She goes back in the stable.
The problem is, man, you're trying to control the horse, not work with the horse. It's...
Any damn way. The next memory is actually smack in the middle of Hyrule Castle. You remember that tower where Zelda's study was? It's on that bridge.
Man. I wanted that thing to come back to life and just knock you right off.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, oh, hey, what up?
Well, first I'm climbing up the tower because I have the inkling that there might be a Korok up here.
Actually, you just get a moon.
Yeah, you gotta throw Cappy at the top of it.
Hey, I was right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Any obnoxious place for a Korok.
Is a place for a Korok.
Yeah, haha, I probably overdid it with this one. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I live in terror. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Ruh-roh.
There it
Ruh-roh.
is. Oh no, 2 lasers.
Ruh-roh.
Nope, cutscene land.
You guys mind just hanging out for a minute?
Steve. Don't worry. Go into your fugue state. I'll blast the hell out of you when you're back.
I need confirmation to take the shots, sir.
Used to not be covered in goop.
I remember those pre-raspberry jelly days. Feels like they were 100 years ago.
Strawberry! I like this, seeing the Sheikah working on the Guardians.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
I'll take dramatic irony for 500, Alex.
The kingly crotch.
It's Boat Dad.
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However,
So somebody
as the
pointed it
princess
out.
you currently
Apparently
have
this
a
dude's
crucial
voice actor
unfulfilled
used to be the voice actor for
responsibility to your
Brock.
kingdom.
Oh,
Let me ask you once more. When will you stop treating this as
I
some
can't
sort of
hear it.
childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure.
wow, that is a pretty deep rumor. Hello.
Woven into
Did
your
you
destiny
hear? The princess
to
sucks.
prove them wrong.
Wee!
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Man, even in the dialogue, the king's like, be single-minded, because that never leads to anything horrible.
Man, Boat Dad is a dick.
I mean, to be fair, though, she's like,
Oh shit!
whoa, hello.
I actually forgot about that.
Sorry, I was miles away.
Years away, even. Were you saying something?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I empathize with Zelda, but also she's kinda like the only thing that can seal Ganon, so maybe that's kinda more important than whatever science bullshit she wants to do.
Well, then the problem then becomes, since her father is forcing this on her so hard, and it's clearly affecting her, we all know by the time Calamity Ganon came around, that oppression prevented her from being able to do it. And also just sort of Ganon taking over everything. We'll see specifically how it plays out as it goes along.
Yeah.
Dedication, Robot Death Army. Is one of those two.
Nah.